Hey guys, I'm IzDaisho, and I am here bringing you a live commentary, and I wanted to use the dragon deck. I'm using it the way that WMG suggested, which is to trim down the deck completely and get rid of all of the black, only keep the red in, and I am going to see if I can win. Man. If I wasn't playing against the deck that I'm playing against, then I would keep this hand. Whatever, we'll try. Oh shit, I meant to keep that. Damn it! I got an awful hand. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm playing against the mono blue aggro deck, so I really don't think that there's any chance that I win this game unless he gets off to as bad of a... What? He's at 4 cards? Oh my god, he's at 4 cards. Never mind, we still got a shot. I kind of wish I kept that last hand, but even so, it's about even now. Since his deck is so much better than mine, he should at least have a 2-carded. I mean, I should at least get a 2-card advantage to start off. What is this guy? This guy's Flying Bloodthirst 6. Let's bring him up for a second. He's just a 6/6 flyer for 7 cost. If I deal damage the turn that he comes out, he becomes a 12/12 flyer. So, oh my god, I'm taking 4 to the face next turn and 2 this turn. So this is going to be a pretty quick game, most likely, because it looks like he doesn't have all that many tricks up his sleeve, but unless I draw something decent that's useful, just not yet. I guess I'll be able to get this guy out before he kills me with those two bears. But damn, those guys are good. Okay, and now he has a why not have a 3/3 flyer? How did he get this hand with only 4 cards in hand? Jeez, this guy must be a hacker or something. No, I'm kidding. But so this is probably going to be one of the quickest games in the history of the universe. All right, that's not bad. I can get this guy out next turn, and then, all right, we'll see. Well, all right, I'll take another 7 damage, at least, maybe 8 damage, depending on if he's got another creature. Okay, Lord of the Unreal. So I'm taking 6. I'm taking 14 more damage. No, I'm taking 10 more damage. Unless he doesn't. Okay, yeah. This game's already over. Like, see, this is why I always do the counter pick thing. But this time I was like, you know what? Whatever. I'll just play whatever deck seems like fun that day. Let's see. This guy's gonna cost 4, and this guy costs 3. So I don't have enough to play both of them, so I may as well just play Mr. Fly and Haste, even though he can just win the game next turn by attacking. So that's what it's like to play against the mono blue when it starts off. Literally, I don't think that there could have been a better start. I guess it would have been better if he had played Crovian Mist turn 2, and instead of the boar turn 2. But as it happened. Whatever, it doesn't even matter. This game's over. That was the dumbest game I've ever played in my life. Wow. Alright, I'm just going to counterpick the shit out of this guy. Like, once he readies up, I'm just going to switch to Unquenchable Fire and then press start as soon as possible. And he's going to be sad, hopefully. But, I mean, it's not like Mono Blue has no chance against Unquenchable Fire. It's just, it's the best deck to choose to play against it. I forgot to mention when I was going over Unquenchable Fire that it's also a pretty good counter to Mono Blue. I mentioned that it was one of the best counters to Blood Hunger, the vampires. I don't know why it happens that right, there we go. I am now readied up, and maybe he's gonna switch and be nice to me. If he switches, then I'll keep playing Dragon's Roar. I can't even talk, but if he doesn't, then like I'm going Quenchy. I'm going the Quenchies. Alright, he's going Ancient Depths. I can deal with Ancient Depths. Not Ancient. I don't want to play that. I want to play Dragon's Roar. Ideally, I would be playing Mono Blue Aggro, which is what he just did to me. And to be honest, it would probably be smart of me to just counterpick him for my rankings or whatever. But seriously, you gotta just calm down sometimes and like forget about the rankings and all that stuff. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got Crucible of Fire and Volcanic Dragon, but I don't really want this game to last that long. Alright, what do we got here? Again, I don't really, I guess, alright, I'll keep it. Hopefully I'll draw some Dragon Fodder or something like that. That way I can just throw everything at his face with this card, because read this card here. When it enters the battlefield, deals damage to target creature or player equal to twice the number of goblins it devoured. And my opponent, again, he's just digging deep in those cards. He's going sloppy mulligans for days. He went down to 5 cards again. Last time he went down to 4. Whatever. We got this Raging Goblin out there, but unfortunately he's got that 0-4 dude, so not going to be able to get in there for 1. But next turn I'm going to get the Goblin War Driver, and then the turn afterwards I should be able to start swinging in. And then hopefully I'll draw Dragon Fodder, and then maybe start slinging some dragons at his face. That would be nice, but it is not a Dragon Fodder at all. Goblin War Driver is a really, really good card if you're playing a rush deck, but this deck kind of relies on flying, and I mean, ideally you'd like to get your dragons out early, but I don't know, maybe I'll draw the guy who makes your dragons cost 2 less, but he has not drawn a forest yet, which is good for me. Oh my god, because he can't mana ramp until he plays a forest. There's no just solid blue mana ramps, but now I'll be able to get in there for 2, which will be pleasant. I'll earn my keep and be very happy in there. But as of it doesn't matter which one you block, bro. You just gotta block. But either way, as this game drags on, my chances of winning slow down. Actually, I don't even know if that's true. I think this deck might be able to beat the green deck or the Ancient Depths. I think my deck, the Dragon deck, might actually be able to win as long as he doesn't get an Eldrazi out. Or I guess if he gets that guy who can tap 8 of my permanents out. That's usually not such a great situation. Alright, he's got the giant octopus. Whatever. I guess that makes me not able to attack next turn, which is rather unfortunate, but alright, we got Whelp. That is nice. Definitely a positive. And I guess I don't really know what I'd do next turn. I guess I probably just play my dragon, eat up my other dragons, and then my little goblin guys, and then just throw him at his face and then swing in with Dragon Whelp. Then this guy's going to come in as a 6/6 and alright, Coiling Oracle. This guy's going to come in as a 6/6, and then the next turn I can swing in for 10 and he's going to be at 6 life. So I can win in 3 turns. No, he's not going to be at 10. Alright, let's see. What is he going to be at? I'm going to next turn I swing in for 2 and send 4 at his face. So that deals 6 damage. He goes down to 12. Then the turn after that, I can swing in for 7 plus 6. So I can win the game in 2 turns. Unless he plays something like Ether Mutation or... I think it's funny that he's acting like it matters. He's like, maybe I can get 3 damage through. With that deck that he's playing, if you don't have... Ooh, that's tasty. If you don't have position on them... I mean, if you end up getting position on them... Wow, I'm trying to say that once he gets position on me, then I'm kind of screwed. Like, once he gets his Eldrazi out, he's got like 20 forests or whatever. Once he gets in that position, then the game's pretty much over. But until then... his damage doesn't really matter at all. Alright, so he's down to 14, then I swing him with this guy, he's down to 12. And then next turn, I can swing in for 7 with Dragon Whelp and 6 with this guy. So he could play that card that makes him gain life equal to the power of, the power of a creature he has in his hand. And in that way, he would be successful in thwarting my schemes. But anyway, sorry if there's a messed up intro to the beginning of this video, because I'm probably going to cut these 2 videos into 2, even though I didn't make a logical break. So I'm sure this video just started really, really awkwardly. But looks like he's just going to cultivate, and so I win next turn unless he does anything. So wow. I mean, when I drew this hand, I didn't realize it was going to play this quickly, but it seems to have worked out in my favor. Don't swing in with your giant octopus again. That would be terrifying. Maybe you should bring the 0-4 just for good measure also. Or maybe you should just analyze the situation for 5 minutes and then realize you're not going to do anything and then pass the turn. Now it just seemed like a douche. Oh well. Yeah, let's attack here. So, let's just pump this guy 5 times. May as well just keep the burst lightning. Just why not? And there, so he beat me pretty quickly, and then I came back and showed him what the dragons can do. I'm probably gonna leave you guys here, and maybe there will be another episode to this series or whatever. But as of now, I hope you guys enjoyed, and have a nice day. Bye.